Archie. Got a poopy butt though. Yes, you do. You've got a poopy butt. You've got a poopy butt. Oh, adorable though. Adorable. You want free run though. That's what you want. Maybe a little later on, but not right now. Archie. Here's his little girl, Feline. Hi, Feline. Trying to show her age, but always doing pretty good. Only mouse able to put up with this little guy. Very good friends. Very good friends, these two. He doesn't like anybody else, though. Not a nice mouse. He's not a nice mouse. No, he's not. Hey, Archie. He's over 2 years old now. It's amazing, and he's doing just so great. Ever since I built this new mouse room, my mice are living much, much longer. And I have several now that are either 2 or approaching 2. And I've never had that before. The mousies are living a very long time. I think it's a combination of breeding your own, giving them really good food, and giving them awesome, well-ventilated cages. End up with very healthy little mice. Harvey. He's always a bit of a pest with other mice. Feline worked out great because she is infertile. And the pet store discovered that after she had a few litters, she just stopped having babies. But they liked her so much they could not sell her as snake food. And then they offered her to me, and she's been perfect. Even though I think now Archie in his old age, he's no longer fertile either. But these two get along so great. Archie doesn't have to live alone, and everybody's happy. Hi, Feline. You're actually going to be sociable. I think they're hoping for a cheesy. That's what they're hoping for. I better go get them some. So, here's a baby food cheesy. It is Archie's most favorite food, and I'm sure once he realizes that that's what I have, he'll come running over. And even little Feline loves them, and she's very shy of people, but she will approach if you have a cheesy, so we'll see what happens. Come on, Archie. I know, I got a cheesy. Here he comes. So whilst he's eating, I'll tell you guys a little bit what's been happening with Creek Valley Critters lately. Why I haven't been able to post, because I've been very busy. And what we're doing right now is we're setting up a pet supply store on Etsy. We're hoping to have the first products launched in November. And what we're going to be selling is things that I've always enjoyed giving my mice, and other people might not have the same opportunities as me to get them for themselves. So first of all, one of our products will be these baby food cheesies. They're easy to buy in Canada, but not elsewhere in the world, not even in the US. And they are by far the best treat for your mice when it comes to how much they like it. Almost any mouse can be tamed with these. They just love them so much. And then we're going to also offer these leaves. I collect them every fall by picking them off the trees directly, so they're nice and clean and parasite free. And then I use heat to sterilize them, and then they're safe for the mice. And they're both a wonderful decoration for terrarium because they just brighten things up. It's really beautiful. But the mice also love playing with them, and they'll make nests out of them, and they'll chew on them. So they're good enrichment as well. Oh, she's going to actually come. She wants her cheesy too, but she doesn't quite dare. If I worked on her a bit more, I'd have her tame, but I've been just too busy collecting leaves. And also this wood. This terrarium wood is just awesome. We collect it in the wilderness. There's tons and tons of it, of course, here in the Yukon. They are cut to about between 12 and 14 inches, so sort of the right size for most terrariums or mouse cages. And then they get washed, scrubbed, dried, and heat treated to sterilize. So I'll be selling a lot of those as well. Other things in this cage are all these little huts, and we are planning on making and selling huts, but I don't know if I'm going to get to it right this year. It might have to wait over the winter, and then in the spring I'll build some, but we'll see if I can get them done or not. If I do get them done, it'll be this little hut that'll offer for sale. So that just shows what we have here. Oh yeah, and then there's I'm also developing a really healthy seed mix that can also be used as a foraging mix for the mice if you want them to find their own food. It'll be very healthy and a really good addition to block food. Block food should always be their mainstay, but you want seed mix for enrichment. He wants another one? Okay, I'll get you another one. I'll get you another one. So normally I only feed them one of these a day, because if you give too many, you end up with chubby mice. Let's see if she will actually dare. Oh, that was very brave. She came from the pet store and was most of her life there, so she's a shy little thing. She says, "Where's my cheesy?" Maybe she'll come and try and eat it too. So there's one more thing in this terrarium that we're also going to be selling, and that's this hay. And the hay is hand-picked, and it's picked during a time when there's no flowering happening, so it's very allergen-free. And that makes it very good for the mice, and also very good for any human who has hay fever. It's the only hay I can give my mice, because I've got such bad allergies for hay. So I'll be offering that for sale as well. It's also really fine hay, and that's wonderful for mice. They love it. And this is one of the favorite hangouts of Feline. She's made a little nest in there. So it's good nesting material, it's good to hide in, and they also like to eat it. So it has multiple uses. And then there'll also be a lot of other things, like we're going to be offering willow branches, but I pick the willows in the spring just before they start to have leaves. And so I'm going to be selling quite a lot of willow branches. They love the stuff because it's great for chewing on, they play with it, and it's just an all-around good enrichment for the mice. And also for other rodents like hamsters and... there's a magpie outside. There's a magpie. Don't know what he was making a fuss about. Oh, he sure loves this. Oh yeah, and the tent out there, that's where I'm drying everything in. So they first get dried in the tents, and then I've got a room set aside in the house that has a heater, and then the finishing drying happens there. And then the heat sterilizing either happens in the oven or I use the microwave. It depends on the product. Some products are wrecked if you put them in the oven, and microwaving is the only way to heat sterilize them. She wants some too, real bad. Archie. No. Usually what I do is I place it in front of her. I don't push things too much with her. Archie. You still got a poopy butt, you know, Archie. Oh, she wants one real bad. I'll go get her one. Normally they don't get this spoiled, but what I do with hers, I usually just plonk it here. I could push things, but she's elderly. She loves those. But of course now, this little guy, once he's finished his cheesy, he's going to come and challenge her. He'll probably steal it. He is not a gentleman. Few mice can handle this little ginger job, except for Feline. She knows how to handle this little guy. You've had enough, Archie. Way too much. Yeah. Greedy. Very greedy. This is an update on what's happening in Creek Valley Critters. Adorable little tiny Archie, his long-suffering little companion Feline, and a Etsy store being slowly formed by Creek Valley Critters. And I will let you guys know when the first products are available. It'll probably be autumn leaves and wood. But we'll see how things go. Hoping to have all our products, which are there'll be about at least 10 of them, available before the end of November. Oh, adorable little boy. I just like this little guy so much. I am so glad I have gotten to have him for this long, and he's still doing great. Who knows, maybe one day I'll end up with a 3-year-old mouse. That would be a first. And he still has a poopy butt. Now he's gonna steal her cheesy. Yep. This guy is not a gentleman. Oh, she's gonna run. And actually stand up for herself. I don't think he's tenacious. This is 2 cheesies already. He should be full. You left a little bit behind, didn't you? Yeah. Okay. So, update. I'll let you know how things are going in the future. Are we cute? Sorry. Just looking so adorable, you two sleeping together. Just relax. You're so cute. Now you just want more cheesies. Sorry. Sorry, you want more cheesies too, but you guys have had more than enough. I'm not giving you any more. No more cheesies. No more cheesies. Archie. No more. More than enough. We gave you guys fresh seed mix, so there shouldn't be any complaints. No complaints at all. You can never have quite enough of the cheesies, can you? No. It's just seed mix. Seed mix look pretty good. Yeah. Oh, big itchy. Feline's got 2. There she is. Wow, you're actually begging. She's come quite a long way since I got her. It's neat how pet store mice differ so much. Most of them are shy, like Feline, or worse, and terrified. And then you get others, like little Cindy, who's a newcomer. I'll have to show you guys her. She's just born tame. She's just an awesome mouse. I'm using her for breeding. She's with Elliot right now. Oh, nap time. You two are just too adorable. Mousy kisses.